Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, August 30th, 2024, and I'm Alex in the KMNN newsroom. Actually, I'm not in the KMNN newsroom today. I'm actually away on a little teeny tiny end of summer mini vacation. But I do have a great episode for you this morning that aired earlier this year. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back with a new show on Monday. Have a great weekend. From the KMNN studios, this is the Kids Morning News Network. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. I'm Alex in a very noisy KMNN studio here in New York. Lots of rain falling on us this morning, and you can probably hear it in the background if you listen closely. Today is National Chocolate Soufflé Day and National Pancake Day, so I know what I'll be having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's also National Essay Day. Sharpen your pencils. And don't let the fact that it's National Public Sleeping Day keep you from finishing that essay. Hello? Hey. Hey, do you hear me? Hello? If you're someone who wishes you had just a little more February, well, this is the year for you. Most years, today would be the last day of February, the 28th, but not this year. This year is a leap year. Instead of 365 days, this year has 366. And the extra day always comes in February. Not to worry, this happens every 4 years. Why? Well, people came up with clocks and calendars really as ways to talk about time. And we made them pretty boxy. This many minutes make this many hours, this many days make a year, and so on. The problem is, nature doesn't quite fit in that box. So every 4 years, we have to give our calendars a little goose to keep up, a little skip, an extra day. If we didn't, well, things would get a little wonky. Summer would become winter, day would be night, cats and dogs would start singing Broadway show tunes. I'm not 100% sure about that last one. It's just a theory I've got. All right, time for today's riddle. The Monday riddle was, I run around the whole yard, yet I never move. What am I? It's a fence. All right, today's riddle is kind of a timely one. What do you see in the middle of March and April, but you can't see at the beginning or the end of either month? You can see it in the middle of March and April, but you can't see it at the beginning or the end of either month. Give the answer on Friday. Australia is a continent with a lot of creatures you can't find anywhere else. It was cut off from the rest of the world for so long that things just evolved there on their own. It has 755 species of reptile. That's more than any other country. One of them is the Mary River turtle, which was only identified as a unique species in 1994, not too long ago. Now, I know this is a podcast, so you're going to have to use your imagination, but picture this. A turtle, okay? You got a picture of a turtle in your mind? See its face, its turtley face? Now, give it spiky green hair. Really, like totally punked out, spiked up hair and bright day-glow green. On a turtle. Got that? That's the Mary River turtle. The green stuff is actually algae. The Mary River turtle grows it as camouflage. But because of that algae, people sometimes call it the green-haired turtle or the punk turtle. Yeah, punk turtle! Now, like other turtles, it breathes air, but it can hide out underwater for up to 3 days. It has a very special way of breathing underwater, absorbing oxygen through its rear end. it doesn't sound too nice, but this is actually a very rare adaptation. No other turtle has this. And because of it, the Mary River turtle can stay submerged longer than other turtles. Now this turtle is so unique, it's only found in one little area of Australia, and its habitat is threatened. But people are working hard to make sure that the Mary River turtle can keep doing its own very unique thing for generations to come. And the weather today looks like it could be windy a lot of places. Rain in the eastern part of the country and the Pacific Northwest. Pretty warm most everywhere, except bitterly cold in the north woods of Minnesota and in North Dakota. Yesterday was the birthday of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He was a very popular American poet in the 1800s, and he's still pretty popular. You may have read some of his work already. Here's one of his poems called "The Tide Rises, the Tide Falls." The tide rises, the tide falls. The twilight darkens, the curlew calls. Along the sea sands, damp and brown, the traveler hastens toward the town. And the tide rises, the tide falls. Darkness settles on roofs and walls, but the sea and the darkness calls. The little waves with their soft white hands efface the footprints in the sands, and the tide rises, the tide falls. The morning breaks, the steeds in their stalls stamp and neigh as the hostler calls. The day returns, but nevermore returns the traveler to the shore, and the tide rises, the tide falls. That's today's episode. Thank you very much for listening. If you like this episode, please leave a review on your podcast app. That is a huge help. And of course, subscribe, share, and spread the word about the Kids Morning News Network. A big shout out and thank you this morning to our new sponsor, Wilfrida. Grown-ups, if you want to support this podcast and get a shout out or even a KMNN sticker, there's a link in the episode description. I'll be back Friday. I hope you are too. From the KMNN newsroom, this is Alex, signing off.